Morning. I don't know what that was. I do, actually. This is my 10th take. This is the best one, so that's the best you're gonna get. I did a lot of ahas, and I was like, subpar. This one, perfect. Absolute perfection. Donald Trump was selected Sexiest Man Alive by Time Magazine. What's that, Steven? Person of the Year. Like best person of the year? Not best, just person? Okay. Wonder how Trump feels about that, because I know in 2013 he tweeted that the People of the Year list by Time was a terrible list by a publication that was soon not going to be in publication. At least he made the list before the magazine got canceled, so he can join the ranks of the other people that have been elected Person of the Year, like Stalin, Hitler, you know, all of them. After watching the movie Terra on Netflix, which is a beautiful, wonderful movie, it's amazing. It shows all these, you know, pretty animals, amazing little mountains and cliffs and stuff, and then towards the end it shows, like, you know, how we kind of butcher animals, and then how, like, you know, if half the world's population of humans doesn't die, then they're all gonna die. So then you're like, well, is Hitler really that bad? I'm not like that. You're like that. I'm like, of course he was definitely, I hate, he's a terrible guy. But, you know, you're like, well, maybe it's not such a bad thing if, like, half the people in the world need to die. I'm not saying that. You're probably thinking that. Or we could have, I don't know, mandatory birth control, so we'd have no accidental people at all. I'm actually one of those also, and I still would sacrifice myself for an eternity of puppies and butterflies and ugly stuff too. And it wouldn't even be sacrificing myself. It would be not sacrificing my not self, which is even better. Sounds kind of dark, so I'm gonna put some flowers in here. Seriously, watch the movie Terra. It's beautiful. It's narrated by this French woman. So you're the whole time you're like, oh, I like listening to that. You have to read though, unless you can speak French, which would be awesome. I'd be impressed if you can, because I love that language. I don't know why I learned German instead. And talking about Hitler and learning German, the whole first half of Terra is just like, it's beautiful, and you're just like, oh, nature's amazing. And then the second half is like, but we're screwed. We're kind of screwed. You know, it turns into like, well, we eat a lot of cows as people, and that's kind of killing the planet, and you know, we cut up pigs and stuff, and it shows it, and it's beautifully shot, but then you're like, oh, that's real, and then you just kind of leave the room for a little bit. Glamat is changing. That's the only French I know, and that's actually English. They have these hummingbirds flapping their wings crazy fast, but we have super, super slow motion now, so you can kind of see it like, just kind of float their little needle mouths into like little rose holes. It's really cute. Anyway, I had so much fun walking around in Rosemary Beach past couple days. It's a lot different from Los Angeles, because in Los Angeles people are, you know, older. In my neighborhood anyway. Older people, if they recognize you, they usually just act like they don't. They don't just like walk up and they're like, Tobuscus, I'm a long-time fan. Very long time. Like, thank you. Sit down. But kids have no filter. So they would just run up and start singing Mind the Diamond. I don't even know. I've never seen this kid. He's like, it's about time to... Only a kid. Like, it's about time to... A kid's voice. Like, it's about... What kind of child is that? You know, the human growth hormones. Bodybuilder kids. If you don't know Mind the Diamond, that whole me singing something segment made no sense. Much like most of the video. What was it talking about? Nothing. Nothing. When I realize I'm not talking about anything, it's usually a pretty good time to end the video. So bless your face. If you sneeze during this video, bless you. Peace off. Outro of darkness, then redness, then whiteness, then blurriness, then